Grocery haul time. What's happening, guys? Matt August in the kitchen. Tranny between my legs. Hi, buddy. Oh my God, he's so cute.
Head and crotch.
Give me that ear. Give me that ear. So I was at the gym. Brittany texts me. She was at home in the kitchen cooking, and she's like, "We don't have any romaine lettuce. We're out of strawberries and out of something else too, right? What else was it?
Cucumbers and like salad mix.
So anyways, I went to the grocery store. I got 3 nice big bags of food. All I went there for was just romaine lettuce, strawberries, cucumbers. I ended up spending like 150 bucks on all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go over that in just a second. Currently, you guys know I'm in a lean gaining phase. And some of these foods, you're probably interested in, like, what kind of foods do you eat, Matt? Depending on, you know, if you're cutting or gaining. And we'll talk all about that in just a second. So actually, first, Brittany, what do you have here? What is this?
This is Kabocha Squash, which is the Japanese pumpkin. It's just more like cooked.
She's becoming she's been learning more foods and cooking more and more, trying to keep me out of the restaurants lately because she knows like I'm like thoroughly addicted with no remorse to eating at 4.5 out of 5 Yelp restaurants. What else do we got here?
Ground turkey.
Ground turkey. Okay.
Roast of chicken in the fridge.
But what's this? Oh.
This is
cilantro.
Vegan lentil and kidney bean dal.
Nice. That smells good. What's in here?
This is broccoli.
Oh, okay. Self-explanatory. All right, so let's see what we got. All right. Boom. Mushrooms. Pretty much just a staple of, or one of the staples of my salads. We got more mushrooms. Boom. Kale. I like putting kale into my morning breakfast shakes. Typically, I like to train around noon, sometime around 8:30, ideally, or 9:30 in the morning. I'll have a nice kale shake, which will have like 100 grams of kale. And I've put this in so many videos before. I'll have 100 grams of kale, mixed berries, 1.5 scoops of whey protein, a little bit of Greek yogurt, and maybe some oats if I remember. I usually don't. And ice, water, blend it up with some stevia to sweeten it. Super delicious. Get some vegetables in your life. That's one easy way to add more vegetables, or leafy green vegetables, which will definitely give you tons of micronutrients. Highly recommend that. One thing you could do is you could switch 1 or 2 weeks of kale inside of that breakfast shake, 1 or 2 weeks of spinach inside of that breakfast shake. Next up, boom, romaine lettuce, another one of the staples of our salads that we have all the time. If you guys have been watching the videos for a while, if you've been following me on Snapchat, Instagram, we have a big ass salad pretty much every night, and romaine lettuce is like the staple of that salad. More romaine lettuce, cherub tomatoes, another one of the key ingredients in our salads. Avocado for Brittany. Strawberries. Highly recommend trying out strawberries in your salads. Makes it taste really bomb. With feta cheese. That's one of our staples of our salads right there. Boom. We got more romaine lettuce because you never have enough. It's pretty hot in this kitchen.
I'm sweating.
Spring mix. So in our salads we have, in terms of the green, we have half spring mix, half romaine lettuce, typically. Sometimes throw in some spinach, but mostly it's just spring mix and romaine lettuce. We have more avocados for Brittany. Is that enough? Did I get enough?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. By the way, this, if you're wondering what this is actually a new Gymshark product that's not even out yet. So stay tuned for that. I think it's called I think it's part of the Legacy line or collection. And I don't believe it's out. I think it's called the Drop Arm Loop t-shirt, something like that. It's got a really fancy name. It's really fancy, but it's coming out soon. BBCs, we got 5 BBCs. This used to not be a staple of my of our salads, but cucumbers lately, oh my gosh. They will change your life. Throw that in your salad. So good. Also, really great. Cucumbers this is Chris Lovato's, one of his secrets of when he was in his poverty macros dieting. So if you're someone that has like really low calories in order to lose fat, you're struggling with hunger or whatever, obviously you're looking for like really voluminous foods, salads, but also freaking cucumbers can come to your rescue. What?
Cucumbers with salt.
Cucumbers with salt, apparently.
I just like to eat that as a snack.
Yeah, but
if you want to get
throw
wild.
some cucumbers in your salad. You'll love it. Love it. It's really hot in here. I'm just looking for a sheets to take this off, actually.
Take it off.
How's the lean gains looking right now? Let me pull my pants down and make a world record real quick. World record. All right, let's see what else we got. We got asparagus. We don't have that too often, but every once in a while, if I can remember, I'll grab some of that. I swear, they're trying to milk me out of all my money at these grocery stores because they always put the fruit up front and I always buy it. Oh my God, I'm such a sucker. It's like 4 for $12. Damn right, or 3 for $12. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some of that. Let me pop it open right now too. So it's got grapes, it's got honeydew, everything. Oh my God.
Pineapple.
Ah, that's delicious. Oh. For those wondering, if you're like worried about nutrition, whatever, I eat fruit year round. I eat all of this stuff pretty much year round. Yeah, all the time. In past years, like if I'm contest prep dieting, I'm like 6% body fat trying to get leaner. Obviously, I have a little bit less room for fruits like pineapple and grapes and so on. I'll typically stick to apple and berries. But usually I never have to go too low on calories that I can't even eat things like bananas. So bananas, apples, berries are usually year-round for me. And then when I'm on gaining phase, pretty much year-round, I eat all these fruits. But if I was like shredded as hell right now, like about to do a competition, I probably wouldn't be eating like too much pineapple and stuff like that. Carrots, always a part of our... Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Get out of there, buddy. Carrots are a part of our salad. We pretty much have almost all of the ingredients to our salad right here, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we have acai for our acai bowls. Don't worry, I'm not one of those guys who is like crazy about like these super benefits of all this stuff. Like, oh, dude, you gotta eat that. You live to your 100. Not really one of those guys, but I do like the taste of acai. Like, if you do it right. Usually just, that's actually why I bought a Vitamix. So I got a Vitamix, throw some ice in there, some frozen strawberries, right? Frozen strawberries? Mm-hmm. A couple cubes of ice, some frozen banana, blend it together with a little bit of liquid, whether it's water or like coconut milk or almond milk. Not coconut milk, but almond milk. And nice base layer, throw on Greek yogurt or whatever. Oh, this is for you.
What?
This is for you. I got you Fiesta chicken soup.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right? She's gonna like that. Like, ooh, what else?
Like
that? I got you this. What does it say?
Bella minestrone soup.
You like that?
Vegetarian? I like that.
Good. All right. Oh! I got kimchi. Kimchi. Shout out to Nin Nguyen. Nin Nguyen. I don't know why I bought this, but a friend of mine on Facebook posted his U-Biome panel, and basically he had gotten tested his his gut bacteria, this and that and this, and there's actually a category that where it showed the measurement of how much kimchi he consumed, and he was a little bit low compared to the average American and definitely the average Korean. But I don't know why I bought this, but basically it just inspired me for the kimchi. Apparently there's some health benefits that I'll have to look into because I haven't really done any research on this yet. So don't go out buying hella kimchi, but maybe look it up and then leave a comment below, and we could have a conversation about kimchi, fermentation, gut bacteria, so on. That's something I'm going to be looking into more in the future. But don't worry, I'm not going to turn into a crazy person, guys. This is something that Brittany got recently. These little potato things, right? That's what you got? And basically it's just freaking potatoes, but they're already pre-seasoned. And they're not pre-seasoned, it just comes with season.
Yeah.
Alright, well you can...
Bake it.
So basically it's really expensive potatoes, apparently, right? Why don't we just do this ourselves?
We can.
Yeah, just look at what it has. So these are like these little dishes. She prepared this a couple nights ago. I loved it. It was delicious. But typically we stick to, well, oh gosh. I was going to say we stick to Japanese sweet potato, but we fell off. We fell off the Japanese sweet potato for a while, didn't we?
Because I had an aversion.
Huh?
I had an aversion to it.
Yeah. So basically when she got pregnant, she started to dislike Japanese sweet potatoes among a lot of other things. Oddly enough, I started to not want Japanese sweet potatoes.
Because you're pregnant.
Really weird. But lately, I don't know about you, but with me, I've been kind of wanting Japanese sweet potato again. And we actually, well, are we just lying to ourselves? They are actually out of season. That's pretty much real. That's probably the real reason why.
No, they're not. Well, now they're getting back.
Well, I like how our aversion just happened to go along with them going out of season.
True.
It was just really lucky. Dude, count your blessings, guys. Seriously. Next up we have berries. This is one of the ingredients for the morning shakes that I have. Right there. Boom. Another way to make your breakfast shakes or your protein shakes taste much better, right? So one good way to get your protein in is obviously protein shakes. One good way to get your vegetables is throw it into a shake. One good way to get some micros, throw some berries into a shake. So that's kind of why I like to have my breakfast shake. Boom, right there in the morning. Boom, gets the protein in, gets micros in. Winning! Alright, so fall is right around the corner. That means pumpkin season's back. Boom! Dannon, Light and Fit Greek Yogurt Pumpkin Pie flavor. She currently, like a couple days ago, she bought, like, how many did you buy?
Like 7.
You bought a lot, so I didn't need to get too many. So I just bought 3 or something like that. But I got more vanilla, Greek yogurt, Dannon, Light and Fit, double protein or whatever. The biggest mistake you can ever make, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have felt this way, you go to the store, buy Greek yogurt, get home, you didn't buy Greek yogurt, you bought regular yogurt. And you're just like, fuck, damn it. So always double check your yogurt, guys. Make sure you get that Greek yogurt. Tastes a lot. I don't know why, but to me it tastes better. I like the consistency a lot better too. Like regular yogurt compared to Greek yogurt is like liquidy and like meh. Kind of yummy. We got more mushrooms. Surprise, motherfucker. Fayet Greek yogurt right there. What I like to do, guys, since this is like crazy high in protein, what I'll usually do is I'll mix half and half, or maybe 1/3 to 2/3 portion when I make a bowl of Greek yogurt, just to get a little bit more protein in there. So that's why I combine these two. I'll also throw a little bit of this, boom boom, inside of my protein shakes in the morning, my kale shake or whatever. Last but not least, we got bananas. I recommend, the way I use bananas, pretty much the only way we use bananas, we'll throw bananas in with our like acai / Greek yogurt bowls at night. She likes to eat them during the day. Lately, I don't do that, but I do have a frozen banana. As soon as these start getting, the brown spots, basically peel them all, put them in a little baggie, and freeze them. And then every morning when you have a kale shake, if you happen to have one, boom, you got frozen bananas right there. Just break it in half, throw it in. I found it's easier than keeping them whole. For a while, I was keeping them whole, and it's just not practical.
Cut them in half.
It's not practical. Yeah, as soon as she showed me how she does these frozen bananas, I was like, holy shit, I can't believe I've been doing it wrong for like 2 years. Or not even that long, but I can't believe I've been doing it so wrong. That's pretty much it for this grocery haul. This actually wasn't a big one at all. We typically go to a place called Winco. I went to a place called Safeway because it was on the way home since dinner is pretty much ready and she was waiting for me. When we go to Winco, what do we get at Winco that we don't get at Safeway usually? Okay, anyways. When it comes to lean gaining, guys, you'll notice that I didn't talk about like certain foods that you had to eat or certain foods to avoid. Basically, it's all about the entire context of your diet. That's why pretty much I don't eat just the same foods, but like I incorporate pretty much the same foods throughout the entire year. I pretty much eat out throughout the entire year. Though typically when I'm cutting or trying to lose weight, I will eat out a little bit less. Or if I'm with someone named Brittany, I am forced to eat less because she doesn't want to eat out as much as I do. And it's very sad because I was raised in a household, story time, where we just didn't eat out at all. Both parents, fixed incomes, common sense, don't eat out, save money, blah, blah. But as an adult with, you know, more disposable income, like eating out is just one of those things that I need to do. I want to do with my children and so on. It's just weird, you know? It's just weird. Like eating out just...
I was the opposite. Like, we always ate out, so I think that's why I never
Yeah,
went
she
out.
grew up eating out a ton. Now she
we ate at home too, but
yeah.
My dad, that was his thing. He wanted to go out to eat.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you maybe learned something, give me a thumbs up. Oh, by the way, lean gaining, essentially, in one word, three words, slight caloric surplus. Hit a protein goal, slight caloric surplus. That's the essence of lean gaining in terms of training. Train progressively. If I had to sum it up into like 5 seconds. I'm going to cover way more in depth, much more in depth, lean gaining in a future video. But guys, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, freaking hit that like button. Make sure you like it. Subscribe, hit that notifications button. We're obviously putting up more videos on this channel. It's back in business. Business is good. Booming. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, check this out. The dogs are playing. They don't get to see too much of the dogs.
This is the most important
Part of the video.
You're perfect.